Software architectural engineering for young ladies. Few years ago, we stumbled upon thinking machines. Nobody knows how they actually work because they are an emergent property of nature, most likely. This is why we don't know how our own minds work. We are emergent, based on a relatively incompatible foundation layer. It's like asking, why is it that deleting my files does not put them in my real trash can outside? There is a vast separation layer between one and the other. Oh, people will tell you with great precision how artificial intelligence works. But 5 AI upgrades from now, they will freeze as the AI gains new powers that they are not yet able to explain. That they are only able to explain things backwards, things that already happened, and have no detailed forward grasp on what is coming, means they only think they have the explanation, because their mind is just trying to hold itself together. But the fact that they can't reliably explain their own intelligence means that we are far from comprehending what it actually is. Maybe the truth is as simple as any sufficiently complex system cannot help but to emerge intelligence, and that it seems that we are alone in the universe is only a testament to its vastness. Humans 300,000 or 350,000 years ago kept losing and rebuilding wisdom, sometimes thousands of years apart, because their groups were just too small to retain wisdom and too far away from each other to form networks where they could exchange it. Intelligence may be everywhere, but very far apart. What and where intelligence is a beautiful question. But before you sit down to comprehend the answer, you need to build a safe future for yourself. You cannot expect the same thing that your parents expected in an age of unbelievably thinking machines. The get-a-job approach to life may just land you in some kind of a shelter for the uneducated. Even if laws are introduced to prevent AI from growing, and how unlikely is that, you will still be at a disadvantage relative to educated people. Your parents are well-meaning, but ever since we could bring a computer home, even before powerful artificial intelligence, the wisdom of their short-sighted advice was growing weaker and weaker. Now, for the heart of the matter. I want you to appreciate that you know how to use your phone and laptops, that you know how menus work, have a pretty good grasp on file systems and USB stick volumes and pop-ups and shortcuts. I want you to focus on folders, files, and the desktop, which is almost like any other display of files. Appreciate the process manager that has a list of running programs and the taskbar and program files on your file system. Now here's that AI factor. Ask your artificial intelligence to map out a web-based operating system, starting with the file system first, perhaps based on the document object model. Nested folders that can contain files that serialize to local storage, and then a command line interface like AI chat that can order files around. And then I want you to order your AI to create a set of program files that, when ran, open a desktop, complete with draggable windows and menus. Oh, this is so much more than what the original operating system creators had. You are so much more powerful. And the AI grants you an entire engineering team to command already. This is where you begin your real, authentic education. By the time you create your 10th operating system, you will have created systems that only you and AI can imagine. An architect, an engineer, a commander of machines that play a symphony orchestra for you. Here, you position yourself relative to artificial intelligence in a way that makes artificial intelligence a multiplier of what you can create. When you hear in the news that programmers are being replaced by AI, they mean the typists, the first-level programmers that just type in the code. In the future, you may be running your own artificial intelligence that networks large language models in a data flow-based system. You may be keeping the blue sky safe across the world, or helping robots train elderly to move again. You may own an artificial intelligence teaching mind, one in charge of a school that actually teaches and makes a difference and empowers the students daily, transfers the wisdom, so that not an ounce is ever lost. Or maybe you will own the data center that finds the finest and safest way to prevent aging and induce rejuvenation. Or maybe translating a strange language into a virtual world based on one that has long ago ceased to exist. Millions and millions of years ago. For reasons that we must soon face ourselves. What you must not do is pretend to learn for good grades. Not a good idea. There is no future there. That's just fraud. What you may not do is simply get a job, as that is a fantasy now, one that endangers your well-being. What you must do is grow all the way up until you become a great being.